Okay, we're gonna try this again. I pulled over and stopped to get. Tear off some sandwich here. It's my favorite one from Walmart. Delicious, especially when you're famished. Okay. What makes it good is it got this just hot sauce. There we go. Okay. We're eating half the sandwich now. Okay. Got my blinker on. Here we go. One car. We're on North Dakota 31. Trying to stabilize the camera for us. Oh, there's some lavender in the ditch. Wow, look at that cross section of dirt. Look at that black line. Wow. There's coal out here. I need some like bungee cords to stabilize this camera. Wow, the deposition here is really amazing. It's like ash. You know, we'll pull over soon. And I'll get some string to try to stabilize this camera. So what I look for to pull over is a road going to one of these things, you know, like at the side of the road here. These are like sections of land, like 1,000 acres. a mile by a mile. And there's itty bitty roads into it, and it's flat enough to kind of like pull the car in the trailer there, or the truck in the trailer. Any minute. I'm gonna slow down because one's gonna pop up any minute. Oh, I also want to be visible to oncoming to other traffic. Here's one. Okay, see how that's road? Yeah. Sweet. All right, I'm off the road. It's safe. We back. I'm on Mercedes. Kind of making a mess with this sandwich. That's the bummer about cloth interior. The drips they soak into the fabric. I might have to get some seat covers since I'm a bit of a pig pen. Okay, I'll be right back. Got some of this paracord. That should do the job. Let's hope that's enough. What I really need is a bungee cord. All right. So fucking pretty. Damn. You know what make this trip even better? If you answered beers, you'd be right. I'd love to be passenger drinking some beers on this nice countryside. Here we go. All's clear. Fucking A. Like, this road is so bouncy. All right, I'm hanging. I hung a weight on it. It's definitely stabilizing it. Oh, cows. They're like huddled, like they're in line to get tickets for some concert or something. I can't believe they're cold. Probably do it out of safety. Obviously, they just cut the grass on the side of the road here. America at 55 miles an hour. It's kind of the right speed because you get to really enjoy it. To the south, we got some rain. Definitely some rain happening. Over there. It's really postcard beautiful out here. You know, that's a business that should come back, postcards. Maybe for $3, we start a postcard company. And you're like, oh, I want to send my mom a postcard. So it's like you choose Hawaii, but you're not in Hawaii. Hey, Mom, I thought you'd enjoy this picture of Hawaii. Maybe we'll go someday. Love, Wayne. And then for like $3 or $4, somebody writes your mom a letter on the postcard and drops it in the mail. I think I just invented a postcard service. Oh, I got an even better idea. When you want to mail a postcard from Hawaii, I have an employee in Hawaii that mails it. So it's an outsourced postcard writing service. Yeah, go for it, V8. This motor is so smooth. We're driving in my new 1996 Ram 1500 with the Magnum V8. Whatever that means. It's got a towing package. It's 4x4. It's got overdrive. It's got like a badass stereo with like a, what do you call the, well, it's got the equalizer, bass, mid, and treble. It's nice. Oh, it's even a CD player. I didn't notice that until just now. I wonder if it works. Oh, we're coming up on the town. Be prepared to stop. Okay. Oh, we got some comments. Well, if I stop, I'll read the comments. Oh, actually, I'm a little lost right now. I don't know which way to go. I think I make a left. I came this way the other day. Oh, we got a bump. McLaughlin. Yeah, we're going to have to check the map here real quick. All right. Please hold. We might be disconnected for a moment. I don't have any country music CDs. No, I can save money in the long run if you don't. It's always nice to own a vehicle that can haul stuff. I agree. My Range Rover I had for 12 years. I did towing with that once, and it saved me so much money. Oh, thank you, Andy McKay. Hey, Wayne, safe travel. Sorry to hear about the house. Yeah, it's all right. It's all good. You know, just like if God wanted me to have that house, I would have had it. What the fuck? Well, all right, let's just tune this for a minute. I gotta check the map. Okay, I was right. We got to go left. It's better I check. Oh, this is some dirt road stuff here. That's how they do it in South Dakota. Rent a bunch of heavy equipment and just park it. Well, boss, we're working on it. What's taking you so long? You told us to drag our ass for 6 months. We're just doing what you asked. I know, just teasing. Now move that equipment so the public thinks we're busy. I want it parked in a new place every day, so when they drive by, they say, well, they must have been working at night because it wasn't there yesterday. All right, we're over the train tracks here. This is the washboard. I got a football field down there. See that football field? This guy got a dirt bike on the back. I'm following this car here. Slowly. Make sure nobody's behind me. Let me put it back in the cradle. Alright. Okay, back on paved rail. Next stop, Isabel, 38. I live in Indiana. It's nothing but flat land. Yeah, that's good. I like flat land. Would you call this flat land here? I would. It's got a lot of rolling hills, but it's still pretty much flat. I bet you the wind can get cooking. Things do have that appearance of harsh winters. Some of these barns or the roof is collapsed in and stuff. Man, it's so pretty. And these clouds. I think the greatest part about this truck is it's got air conditioning that works. Okay, I'm going to pan the camera to the left, and we're going to see some of the... Yeah, there's a rainstorm going on over there. Without farmers, we don't have food, people. They grow, obviously, things we eat, and they also grow food for the animals we eat, like the hay, alfalfa for the beef. Farming also supports the heavy equipment industry. John Deere, Caterpillar, New Holland, all these machines. Man. I just ate half a sandwich. It's all gone. It was pretty delicious. Yeah, these little hills sometimes turn into be like little micro Grand Canyons. Like here we're coming up to a place, this would be totally fun to dirt bike. You'll notice on the left and right some steep hills, maybe about 2 or 3 stories high. That would be great dirt biking right here. Yes, that would be great. Looks like clay. It's going to take me 3 days to get home. I don't like to stress myself on driving. I only want to drive when I feel just perfect. You'd like Kentucky if you enjoy rolling hills like this. Yeah, I do. Oh, I'll have to check out Kentucky sometime. I've been through Kentucky. I remember it being really green. It was a little humid. I think it was summertime when I went through. I don't think I'm gonna look for any more property to live in. I'm just gonna focus on gravity, get that going. That will give me all the money I've ever dreamed of. All right, here we go downhill. Gotta watch my speed. A couple cows to the left there. Oh, and a baby. Oh, here's some cows on the left at the top of the hill. Babies. I saw a bull mating with one of the heifers. The bull's like, no child support here. His own harem. Wouldn't that be funny if animals had to pay child support? What if animals talked, like, English? Little bird lands on your deck. How's it going, Mr. Wayne? Pretty good. Hey, you got any bird seed for me? Maybe. What are you doing today? I know, just working for the man. Got a whole nest of chicks I gotta feed. And my wife is threatening to divorce me if I don't bring home some food. Yeah, what if animals paid taxes? Humans are the only people who pay money to live on Earth, to rent Earth. All the other animals live rent-free. Wow, the soil composition here, the layers are really pronounced. Like, I don't know if you can see that there, but look at those. Look at the deposition. There's a really thick black layer, like really thick. And then like 400 miles from here, by the highway, there was some coal deposits. Every time I look in my rearview mirror, I'm like, fucking hey, that guy's tailgating me. Okay, look at the cows here in the corner. Those look like red heifers to me. Not exactly rare, are they? Hi, Adam. Yeah, it is a nice day. I did get a lot of bugs on the windshield, and I bought some windshield, a gallon of bug remover windshield washer formula. I don't know what they put in it to make it remove bugs. That dude's got some silos to the left. Huge ones. I mean, I bet you all, when those babies are full, that's probably $1 million worth of stuff. Oh shit, he's got a junkyard out there. Oh, I bet you there's some vintage cars. Some baby boomers are wishing they had. Oh, that's a 1968 Yada-dee-da with a 4-speed overdrive monkey shifter and a dual barrel transmission differential. I just made up all those names. Monkey shifter. You know, I bet you that'd be some good trolling. Place some high value boomer cars on Facebook, like the Plymouth Roadrunner that had a wing on it. The real barn find are Ferraris from the 1950s. Some of those things are multi-million-dollar cars. Bullhead, 15 miles. If anybody wants to know where I'm at. This truck is running sweet. Damn, these hills, up and down, up and down. Uh-oh, going 60, better slow it down. In California, when you go over a bridge, it says bridge may be icy. Somehow bridges collect ice because of the airflow below it. Not here in South Dakota. They're like a risk. They're like, if you don't buy now, fuck you. You're never gonna learn. Man, these clouds look great. I'm getting 13 miles to the gallon towing. I'm actually really happy with that. The trailer is probably 2,000 pounds, and my car is 4,300 or 46, something like that. They don't have any rest areas here in North and South Dakota. That is surprising. I think Wyoming had one every 20 miles. Adam, it's really beautiful. Nothing but 105 degrees. Yeah. I've noticed we're just dead by the road like grouse. Like maybe they thought they could outrun the car and got whacked. Whew. I have no idea what's happening in the world today. Trying to stabilize the camera, sorry. Yeah, South Dakota, that's where we're at. I guess it's like the heartland. Like nearly everybody here has a truck. Gasoline's only $3.30 a gallon, and in Wyoming it was $2.80 a gallon. That's a reason to move to Wyoming. There's like nothing for miles. Like the horizon is 50 miles in the distance. It just must be cold as fuck out here. I noticed in Bismarck, North Dakota, there was quite a lot of black people, surprisingly. And also people from India. Oh shit, going 65. We got some cows down here. Oh, they are in the. Usually minorities don't like the cold. Maybe they were up there because of the Air Force or something. Oh, this is a pretty road, sweeping turn. I'm on the brakes, 55. Pulling on a steep grade right now. Hey, Greek, what's going on? I'm headed back to California. Hi, Raisin. Klein Ranch. Sometimes when you go down those valleys, we lose our connection. And if that happens, just hang on. We'll be back in a minute. Yeah, I'm headed back to California. Not a homeowner. Yeah. Why do they try to fight what low IQ people do? Like, people in prison are there because they didn't think they'd get caught. They're like, I know a way to rob a bank. Won't we get caught? No, it's foolproof. Next thing they know, they get caught. So they thought they could trick me into buying that home, especially since I drove 1,500 miles to get there. They're like, oh, we got some dumbass from California coming. Nobody's that dumb to drive 1,500 miles. We're for sure gonna fuck him out of his money. Well, so they wanted, the original agreement was this. We go to the county recorder, and I ask the county recorder if there's any liens against the property that are recorded. And if the answer is no, then we have a warranty deed made out to me. I ask the county recorder if it's proper for submission, and they say yes. And if it is, then I give them the money, and then I record it right there. So I was going to give them the money at the county recorder, but they didn't want to do that. They switched the plan on me, and today they wanted to just give me an unnotarized bill of sale. And they're like, if you ever have a problem, you can just go to the court and they'll work it out. I'm like, hell, I ain't doing that. I said, I'm not an expert in this. I said, I want to go to the county. They're like, Wayne, we got obligations. We got obligations, Wayne. Wayne, we waited for you for a whole week. We got obligations. I look at them both and I'm like, well, it looks like you've been obligated to feeding your fat ass for the last year. What other obligations you got? I don't give a shit. I told them I don't care. This is about me right now. This is my house. This is my money. And if you don't make me feel comfortable, I'm not going to buy it. You know? One step at a time. You shouldn't be looking for cars till you get the money. I don't care if you want the fucking convertible car. You're not going to get your money till Tuesday. Wayne, when we bought this house, the person in California was, I just sent my money to the people in California. Why should I do it any different? What I did, I should do for you. You should just accept this as a bill of sale, unnotarized. I'm like, well, I don't feel comfortable doing that. We're not going to fuck you, Wayne. Do you think so? They said they weren't going to fuck me 10 times. Like the guy in the bar, I'm not going to hit you. 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 Bam! Then he hits you. The dude he had a tweaker vibe. He was covered in tattoos. Like, there was hardly any real estate left on his skin. That's right. I'm a president with backbone. These people aren't cheating me. And they were using all the traditional high pressure tactics, such as obfuscation, overloading me with nonsense, like information that had nothing to do with what we were talking about. Like, they were going in a million different directions trying to get me confused. And I had to take my anxiety medication. I'm like, I feel like I'm gonna throw up right now. This whole thing. I said, let's calm down. We got a deal here. We're gonna make this work out. And I was like, guys, quit talking. Like, the more you're not gonna be able to talk me into this. The only way I'm doing this is we go to the county recorder with the warrant deed filled out in my name, which you haven't done yet. You had a week to go get it. I'm on my way here. You could have got that handled. So, you don't have your paperwork organized either. You're like, a deed, a bill of sale. That's good enough, Wayne. That's what we did. Well, it might have been good enough for you. It ain't good enough for me. Then he's like, get the fuck out of my house. Oh, that made me so mad. But I didn't say a word. I just got my stuff and left and just drove off. Mike, before I went to his house, I took the Mercedes, the trailer off the truck. And then I went over to his, so I had to go I had to reattach the trailer, which actually getting it attached was quite a pain in the ass. The receiver hitch and the ball didn't want to make love so quick. Anyways, I backed my truck up to the hitch like I was a pro, like I had eyeballs on that bumper. I only had to move the truck 3 times. It was like, here's the ball, and it was like an 80% full moon. So I lowered it on there and I said yank, and I yanked it over and it went clack, and it snapped on there, but not all the way. So then I stood on it and I bounced on it and it went bam, and then it went on there. The ball is like that, and then the thing, it squeezes the ball. It's not one of those over the top, it's from the side. And then you slide a shackle forward, which holds it on the ball the whole time. The trailer was built in 1978, and it's 3,500 pound axles. So we got 7,000 pounds that can go on this trailer. And then there's rough sawn 2-inch thick oak beams. And it's not the 1.5 inch. No. This is 2 inches thick. It's like old wood. I just don't like getting dicked around. Nobody does. Like, literally nobody does anyways. And even though I'm losing like $1,500 in fuel cost, imagine how much more I'd lose. Like, what's he not? Oh, he didn't tell me about the house. The house was in a little bit more worse condition than I imagined. The shower, the bathtub wasn't meant to be a shower, so he had plastic up on the walls, which was all kind of sketchy. And it just needed some good repair inside. It wasn't a big deal, but... And the garage was a total mess. You couldn't see the floor. There was all this stuff from the previous owner in there, so... I don't feel like I'm missing out that much. Also, I'll tell you what I learned. A lady at the gas station, Vicky, she was like in her 60s or 70s. She's like, well, we got hard winters up here. She says, what is your backup heating supply? I'm like, what, backup? She's like, yeah, you got to have a backup, because if the power goes out, your propane furnace ain't going to work. And I said, I'll probably get a firewood. She's like, oh, well, make sure it has a grate. I'm like, what for? She's like, well, a lot of people up here burn coal. You can get a ton of coal for $80. I thought that was a really great suggestion. Like, I never considered burning coal. Just gonna have to tough out this summer. We got 3 more months of hunter. That's not so bad. You know what I might do, friends? I might buy a refrigerator, like a legit one, because I think I have enough battery now to run that all night. And if I don't have enough battery, I'll buy another battery at $430. This way I can have a refrigerator and ice. So maybe I'll get the cool shirt. And the cool shirt is it pumps water through tubes, which lowers your body temperature. Maybe I could make a backpack. No, I'm not going to do that. But it'd be nice to have a backpack of ice where it's circulating water around your body. Well, that guy had a lot of heavy equipment. You should put a lien on the house and say you drove out to work on it. Oh, that would be... well, I don't like to be vindictive like that. I used to be a vindictive person, and what I realized is, when you have displaced anger like that, you become the victim, not them. So, the sooner I let something go, the sooner I'm free of it. Like, I don't need to wish harm upon them. They're gonna they'll shoot themselves in the foot anyways. These people are they're just living the best life. They're living their worst life. They're grifters. They're just poor people in the middle of nowhere with no job opportunities, no skills, and they're choosing the path of grifting people. It's better I don't live in a town with these people, actually. They're the kind of people who come over and steal my shit. I say just get a trailer for a fraction of the price eventually. Yeah, there's lots of trailers in Southern California. Not unknown. Hey, Wayne, I believe your mom would be proud of you for standing up for yourself and dodging that bullet. Oh yeah, she'd be like, oh yeah, you just saved money, Wayne. Even though you spent $1,500 to get there, that was a $1,500 lesson in life. You're gonna do so much better after this. I got a micro vacation, like I'm happy as fuck. It's so pretty. I met Judd, bought this truck. Now a lot of people were saying that I got a bad deal on this truck. There aren't trucks like this around in Los Angeles and Orange County, especially after COVID. Most of the trucks disappeared. This has got 119,000 miles. For the most part, this interior being cloth isn't all fucked up. So I'm pretty satisfied with this truck. And it's got every doodad. It's got a temperature gauge up here. It's got a north-south. It's got a digital compass. Got a factory radio. Got air conditioning, recirculation. It's got full instrument clusters, temperature, battery voltage, oil, temperature with numbers on it, like the 110 is the most. I got a gas gauge with a illumination when it goes empty, but that's not working so good right now. I got a 26-gallon tank, but when it gets to 10 gallons gone, it shows as empty, so something's not working there. Oh, he just sent me he called me, hey, punk. What a jackass. Let's see if I can read what he's saying. He says, "Hey punk, I see you on your webpage lying your ass off. I wish I would have punched you." Whatever. Now he's making threats to me. So he solves things with violence. Even better, I'm not living there. Nobody wants to live next to somebody who's violent. He can't let it go. Like I let it go, I'm going home. He's got all those other fucking buyers. Why are his underwear in a knot? He's got so many buyers beating up fucking paths to his door. Somebody offered him double the money. He should be grateful I'm gone. He's got fucking steaks. Calling me a punk. What a child. He's basic. What is he doing? That's assault. He's threatening to assault me. Because I didn't accept his offer of, what is it? A bill of sale. He changed the terms of the purchase on me after I drove 1,500 miles. Well, you know what's going to happen to him? He's going to go buy something and somebody's going to do him wrong. Goes around, comes around. Yeah, truly a motivated seller. Oh yeah, people, bank robbers don't like the surveillance camera because they don't want anybody to know about their crimes. He's one of these people, I think he had said he went to prison. He just thinks he can push people around and get whatever he wants because he's 6'3". Well, I'm 6'2". Not pushing me around. I'm going to report all his threats to the police in South Dakota when I get home. I'm probably not the first person he's tried to sell that house to. Telling me I'm talking my ass off on the internet. Well, what'd he do, Rich? Well, dude spent $2,000 of his own money to come out here and prank us. Motherfucker. Don't people have better things to do? Yeah, motherfucker. He's driving 3,000 miles round trip just to pull a prank on us. Richard, if you're watching this video right now, don't contact me anymore. Don't. The relationship's over, okay? We're never going to talk again. You're stalking me, Richard. Stop stalking me. Get some help. Get a therapist. He's literally watching my broadcast. He's obsessed with me. I just hope he gets over it. Richard, a good way to get over this is to take your paperwork and offer it to somebody for your house. Right? Why don't you raise the price on your house since you've got a line of people at your front door? Dude, make some more money. Richard, you could use the money, right? Just ask $30,000 for the house. You nearly got it. How about $50,000 with payments? All right. Oh, is it though? That guy, Richard, if you're watching, I didn't say goodbye to you because I'm afraid of you, Richard. You scared the shit out of me. All right? I got the fuck out of there because I was afraid for my life. I just drove 1,500 miles, and you did a switcheroo on me. Richard, you'd be bummed too if you drove 1,500 miles and people changed the terms. All right? I was good to you, Richard. I bought you fucking ribeye steaks, corn on the cob, potatoes, and what do you call them? Potato salad. Potato salad. I was a good host. I bought your wife some flavored vodka, raspberry vodka. You know? Then you tell me to get the fuck out of your house? That's the kind of host you are. That's the kind of host you are, Richard. That's a fact. I never used profanity with you, never called you names, all right? You scared the shit out of me. I'm glad I did. And cigarettes. You didn't pay me for the cigarettes. It was $13. You gave me 10, all right? So I'll take my loss. I'm happy to be out of your town. It's a cute town. It is. It's cute. I wanted to live there. You would have had a sale if you had gone to the county recorder with me, proved there were no liens on the property, and had the warrant. You had a whole week to get that paperwork done. You didn't get it done. I don't know what you're doing, but you didn't get it done, Richard. Richard, why don't you call the police? I think you should call the police, Richard. Yeah. Tell them the story about how this guy from California was going to steal the home. I was going to put hypnosis on you, and you were going to give me the house for free, Richard, because that's how powerful I am. Richard, call the police. You got to protect yourself, man. You can't let some punk from California do this to you, can you? It's what I do, Richard. I fucking drive all around America, spending $2,000 and $3,000 just to waste somebody's time for 10 minutes. I get a thrill out of it. It just makes me feel like a man. Alex Jonestown. Richard, I think you're an okay guy, all right? But, you know, like if you were a business professional and that was a real estate deal, it'd be done. Like I suggested, we use an escrow. You didn't want to use an escrow. Everybody who's a business professional uses an escrow. I would have paid the $300 fee, but you didn't want to do that. Why? You would have got the same money. All right? So let it go, Richard. You got a line of everybody, like nearly everybody in North Dakota wants to buy this house now. So take the best offer. Have people submit a bid and you'll pick the best offer. And you'll make more money. And you won't be living with some California asshole. Me. Richard, I didn't tell you this. I'm running for president of the United States for 9 years, okay? Google my name, Wayne Lambright, all right? I'm the most controversial candidate that America's had in probably 60 years. Richard, maybe you should run for president. Uh-oh, don't know where I'm going. Oh, shit. I think I'm supposed to take the 65. Hold on a minute, friends. I gotta check the map. Okay, Richard, if you're watching, you're blocked now. Keep making threats, Richard. Make sure you tell the police you threatened me. They'll get a good laugh out of it. Like, yeah, you told that bitch from California. They'll think it's hilarious, Richard. You're going to be the local hero. Kicking that stupid, dumbass California out of North Dakota. You know how much money I could have brought to North Dakota? Quite a lot, actually. Get my anti-gravity working, start a company in North Dakota, becomes the world's richest company. More cows are huddling here. It's like a football huddle. One was nudging, like one had its head under another one's neck, and it was nudging it around like they were wrestling. I've just never seen cows huddle like that, except when they're like cold. Enjoy the cigarettes, Richard. Lucky strikes. Haters always find our greatest. Like Richard's in pain. Like he thought he had a perfect grift going. Me going through all the troubles to get to his house. Every day it got postponed. He's like, oh, we're going to screw Wayne. This is going to be the best scam we've ever done. I can't wait to do it again when Wayne's gone. I don't know. Why would he be so mad? He's got all these other people lined up. Makes no sense. Hey, Richard, let's pretend you were honest, okay? Let's say it's an honest deal. Since it's an honest deal, it doesn't matter who you sell it to. The next guy, like one of those 10 people who was going to buy it last week, they still want it. So you can call them and you can sell it to them, and they will probably love your version of paperwork. I just don't like that because I'm a California asshole. All right? I'm mistrusting. It's not you, Richard. It's me. Okay? I'm the one who had a freak out. But I communicated to you I had a freak out. I told you I had anxiety. I took 3 of my anti-anxiety pills. I told you I felt like I was throwing up. When you changed the terms on me at the last minute, you scared me. Okay? That's all. How did he find my YouTube? I don't know. I don't remember giving him my last name, but maybe I don't know how he got my last name. Did we email each other? No. I don't know. But it doesn't matter. Richard doesn't seem like the kind of guy who can just let things go. Richard, if you are mad about this for another 10 minutes later from now, you don't let the anger go, I'm letting it go. I wish you and your wife whatever success that you wish for yourself. Really, no animosity. I wish I didn't blow $1,500 on fuel and $7,000 on a truck and a trailer, but I did get an adventure out of this. He has your email and put 2 and 2 together. I'm not sure if he has my email. He does have my email. That's right. Because I contacted him on Craigslist. Yeah. So he got it from the first contact from Craigslist. So now he's cyber stalking me. And he's making threats. That's actually a crime. That is a crime. I'll let it go. But if he starts sending me shit next week, yeah. Sometimes it takes people longer to let things go. Like Richard thinks I fucked him over. Of course, he's the victim now. Richard, you're the victim, right? Stalking a famous YouTuber. Yeah. Well, I'm sure Rich is the victim now. Rich, you gotta let it go. I'm the victim. He already knows where I live. I gave him my home address, thinking that would be a bonding thing. Like, oh shit, hold on, we gotta slow down here. I don't think Richard's coming to my house. Why would he? What's he gonna do? Spend 3,000 or 1,500 in fuel to punch me? Doesn't make sense. I was going to help Richard fix his blown head gasket on his Honda. I literally was going to stay another week, do what it takes to get his Honda working for him. Yeah, he doesn't have the money, but he's going to have the money soon because he's going to sell it for twice as much to somebody else, and he's going to write the contract on the back of a fortune cookie because that's normal in North Dakota. Richard was just telling me the story of how they bought the house. They trusted the other person. Well, I'm glad it worked out for you, Richard, but that's not how. It's not gonna work out with me. Made me feel totally uncomfortable. Richard, have you called the police yet? Call the North Dakota sheriff there. My gas gauge is pegged on empty, and I've only gone 88 miles since I filled up. Like, I calculated I should be able to get like 270 miles out of a tank of gas at 11 gallons. I'm not 11 gallons, 26 gallons. 26 gallons times 11 miles to the gallon. I also got 4 gallons. I bought a gas can, so I got 4 gallons in the bed. Richard, he's making threats that's causing me anxiety. He could have just let it go. I didn't say one word to him after he said, "Get the fuck out." Oh, I did. He pulled up at his house when I was loading up my trailer. I said, "Just give me 5 minutes. I'm almost done." That's all I said to him. I didn't give it no hand gestures, no nothing, no attitude. Just let me leave peacefully. I came in peace, I'm leaving in peace. I bought $33 in steaks and $10 in chicken thighs. Richard, why don't you make a YouTube channel and go on there right now and say what a dumbass I am? Just let it off, like get it off your chest. Whatever it is that you're feeling, just get it off your chest like I'm doing. You know, I got a 24-hour drive. I got to go home empty-handed, okay? So you're not empty-handed. You still have your house. You'll be able to sell it to somebody else, maybe even for more money. You know what I was going to do, Richard? I was going to paint it and put it on the market for $180,000. I could sell it in a year for 180 grand. Not to somebody in North Dakota, but to somebody in California. Super undervalued. Thanks, JJ. And if he did pull up the Desert Center, he dropped dead of a heat stroke. Like, it takes a tough motherfucker to handle 117-degree heat. I'm out there with my spray bottle. Psh, psh, psh. Like, ain't nothing. My brother lives in Texas, and he told me that people from California buy up a ton of cheap property. Oh, yeah. Jessica, her boss is a real estate guy, and he's buying a bunch of homes in Texas and the surrounding states and flipping them. Facebook is giving me these recommendations for all these people requesting my friendship. I'm not doing friendship. I'm not doing any friendship crap on Facebook. But maybe I should start a campaign like Wayne for president. Oh, hey, Drift Speed. Oh, man, you missed a blockbuster. Drift Speed, the house I wanted to buy didn't work out. Now the guy is stalking me and calling me a punk and saying he should have punched me. He should have punched me because I didn't want to buy his house. So basically, if you don't buy his house, he wants to assault you. That's not normal. That's just not normal. He changed the terms on me. I think it would have been okay if he didn't say they weren't trying to fuck me 10 times. We're not trying to fuck you, Wayne. We're not trying to fuck you, Wayne. We're not trying to fuck you. Then why do you keep saying it? Coming downhill, gotta slow down a little bit. Man, there's a broken tire on the shreds of a tire, like the tire was made of ice. Chunks everywhere. All right, got a car passing me, designed by a committee. And so anytime things by committee, it doesn't work out because everybody's got to get some acceptance. So committees sometimes are giant because they're trying to please everybody but pleases nobody. I really hope Richard leaves me alone. I'm kind of starting to fear for my life a little bit. Hey, Pat. Well, that was the sheriff. Well, luckily, I was going slow. Which is pretty much all I can do anyways. So, Pat... Stream's lagging. Brock says there's a car hitting me. Braveheart, Mel Gibson. Drift Speed, I'm about to crest a hill and the signal should get better. Yeah, he wants me to be afraid. Well, if he doesn't make any more contacts with me, then my fear should dissipate. But if he keeps threatening me and stalking me, then obviously I'm going to have to report him to the police and the FBI. He's 61 years old. Like, by age 61, you got to learn to let things go. You can't be Joe Pesci from Vegas and want to kill everybody every time something doesn't go your way. He's literally mad at me because I didn't accept his I accepted the first terms, but not his second group of terms. I never would have come out 1,500 miles for the second group of terms. That's insane. I told this to a lady working at Walmart. She's like, what? He wanted 17,500 on an unnotarized bill of sale and no warranty deed. Yeah, just figure it out yourself, Wayne. That doesn't work for me. Exactly. Imagine somebody drives this far and then you screw with them and get mad about it. Yeah, so that's why I'm scared of him, because he's unhinged. It's not like 2 + 2 = 19 in his head. He's not thinking right. He's just used to being a bully and pushing people around. He's not used to people dropping his bullshit. Well, Richard, why don't you look around at your life? It ain't going so good, okay? You got a woman who loves you, but you ain't got no money. You only got one car. You live in the boonies, and then you just tried to fuck over a guy who was helping you, who just bought you steaks. So, hospitality. Maybe you should be going to church every Sunday. They were buying a car they wanted to buy this convertible car from a lady. And the lady said, well, they couldn't talk right now because they were on their way to church. Well, that's a good sign. These people go to church. You can trust them. I'm like, well, you can't trust everybody who goes to hypocrites. He's like, yeah, you're right. Pat, you're right. I could sue them. I could win. It's breach of contract. But, well, they'd have the money as soon as they sold the house for double the amount to the other person on the back of a napkin. And it's not worth my time, actually. Again, like those the black guys who can't swim, and then sadly a white guy jumps in to save him, and the black guy kills both of them because he's like, hold on to me, save me, and then he makes them both drown. So Richard is one of those drowning people that can't be saved. I want to get as much distance from guys like Richard as possible. I don't want him in my life. I don't want to sue him. I'm just gonna move on. I just take it as it's an inexpensive life lesson. It cost me $1,500 to know never get in the car again, Wayne, and buy real estate. You can do it all from home, and if they're not willing to do an escrow, don't do it. It's not a deal, Wayne. You're not losing on a deal that sounds too good to be true, because it's not true. Because business professionals will do an escrow. And he was unwilling to do an escrow because he had his own version of Monopoly in his head going. I'm playing Monopoly by the rules, but he's got his own version of Monopoly. You play Monopoly with him, he's like, he rolls the dice, 7. He's like, I'm going to roll again. You can't roll again. Oh no, this is North Dakota rules. We get to roll twice. What? The rules of the game are set. You don't get to make up your own rules. God damn, it's pretty. Look at that. Green with the amber hay bales as a contrast. Just so pretty. Your YouTube profile pic is a cow. Huh. I just want to thank you, friends, for being here. You're providing good emotional support during a difficult period of my life. I mean, the last week haven't been fun, and I just want you to know I truly appreciate your positive words of encouragement, and we've had some laughs, and I'm super grateful for our friendship here. Someday I do hope to meet most all of you, and life is not a dress rehearsal. We only get one chance at this. We only get one chance. And I'm trying to make the most of my life by taking risks and stuff. And what is the bird? There's a bird. It's like I took the risks. I took a chance, but I failed. And I'm just not good at math or something. Like, I knew there was risks, but I failed. Anyways, you can't, as an athlete, there's no guarantee you're going to win anything. You just have a chance at winning. So I really like to be an active athlete in life versus a spectator. To me, participating in life and taking risks is really for me, it's the thrill. Like a week ago, if I told you, I think I'm going to take a $1,500 road trip to Canada just because I need to get out of the house. Basically, it's like buying a lottery ticket. That house provided so many dreams. I was dreaming and scheming of all the amazing things I was going to do, the garden. I found myself mowing my lawn on a riding lawnmower. I was going to put up a white picket fence. I was going to build a snow fence in the back. I thought about building a tunnel from the basement to the garage so I could go back and forth during the wintertime and not be part of the snow. It unleashed a flurry of ideas, and now I don't have to do any of them. Just the idea itself was nearly as fun as doing it. I was fantasizing about being snowed in and then going to my garage, opening that door, and starting up my snowmobile with a push button. And going snowmobiling on these big fields. The fantasy was just as good as reality. And I had all that fun in a week's time. Literally, I needed this mental vacation. It was great. And then the trip, the thrill of breaking down, the thrill of fixing my car, the bragging rights, just moments away. I almost had it. Go to Twitter. It's fixed, guys. Let's hit the road. Woo, woo, woo. I'm cheerleading myself. Hit the road. Oh, fucking tragedy again. It's overheating. What the fuck is it? Literally, it's been a roller coaster this whole week. Literally a total fucking adventure. I'm not even home yet. I still got to get home. And I also didn't do any drinking on the road. No drinking at night, even though I wanted one. I just drove till I was tired, slept in a bunch of contorted yoga positions. My back didn't get thrown out. I'm alive. All right. And Dupree. Making a turn here. Hey, Richard, if you're still listening and you sell the house for more money, you got to cut me in for 10% of it, okay? Because I gave you the idea. That's the Jew in me. And no anti-Semitism from you either. Yeah, maybe he didn't sell me the house because he doesn't like me because I'm a Jew. Whatever, let it go. Now we're driving into the sun. Not even sunset. What time is it? Probably. Let's see. We just put 100 miles. We just put 100 miles on since the gas. I'm gonna go another 50 miles before we get fueled. I'm gonna pull over in town and just read the owner's manual real quick and just double check it is a 25-gallon tank. They would never put a 12-gallon tank on a truck. That would be dumb. I think nearly all cars are 20-some gallons. All right, I'm rolling into a small town. You got to be careful. Sometimes they got that 30 mile an hour. Here's 40 mile an hour, and I'm going 40. Then it goes to 25. Then they're like school zone 15. Then it comes senior citizen zone, 2 miles an hour. Local cop, whoop, 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 whoop. You know I pulled you over? No. Sir, you were going 3 miles an hour in a 2 mile an hour senior citizen zone. How long have you hated old people, Wayne? We don't tolerate that around here. Here's your $600 ticket. Talk to the judge. What the fuck? Looks like a air raid shelter. Everything's just geared for snow, like mountains of snow, snow piles for the snow plows. I'll flip the camera around. Like there's some big buildings there. There's a horse track over there, maybe rodeo. And I look at some buildings thrashed from the weather. Red Elm, 9 miles. Faith, 22 miles. Well, you know, if the town is named Faith, that's probably a hard place to live. They're like, have faith, man, it's going to work out. I know, but it's so rough. You got to have faith, man. You got to have faith. Think about the pioneers that lived out here. They had a tough life. They still have a tough life. Oh, man, we need some road improvement out here. Bouncy. Oh, I need a kidney belt for this road. What is going on? Sorry, buddy. I'm just afraid to drive fast with a trailer. I'm going 55, and some other guys with trailers go by at 80. Like maybe their trucks have better suspension or something, but I'm too afraid. I want to make it home in one piece. They were going to hook me up with this neighbor lady named Donna. She sounded really nice. Oh well. Pauline's happy. Colette is happy that I'm coming back to California. Some corn. What is that? It's not corn. Barely looked like, oh, it must be pumpkins. Do you know cows like to eat pumpkins? I saw some video of somebody feeding their cow slices of pumpkin, and the cow was just loving it. I also think I saw somebody feeding a cow watermelon. Oh, you know that cow was loving the watermelon. Everybody loves watermelon. You know the Japanese grow a square watermelon? It's a normal round watermelon, but they put it in a square box as a restrictor. And then they sell them as gifts. And they're like $100. I think we should all admit, to sell a watermelon for $100 is kind of genius. All right, time for a blast of some milk. I can't believe Richard said he should have punched me. Who says that kind of stuff? Apparently people from North Dakota. House for sale, $17,500. And if you don't buy it, I'm gonna punch you. That's the North Dakota charm. Got a black eye. What happened? Let me guess. You didn't buy a house, did you? You turned down the offer. Yeah, I offered him full price, and he punched. And he didn't want to sell it to me. Or he put the contract on the back of a napkin. And I said, that's not how we do it where I'm from. And so he punched me. Maybe I will soon. At least pay for my fuel. Can you imagine selling a house and not having your paperwork organized? Imagine me selling a car. All right, Wayne, I want to buy your car. Where's the title? Oh, literally, who uses titles anymore? Just tell the DMV that I own it, and it'll work out. And if it doesn't work out, just go to a judge, and then tell the judge. I'd much rather have it in writing. What are you, some kind of college kid or something? That's not how we do business around here. I shook your hand. That's how we do it around here. We handshake deals. If you can't trust a man's handshake, you're going to have trouble doing business in this part of America. City folk, you're all the same. Just put it in writing. Ah, that's not how we do it around here. Handshakes, man. Wayne, did I ever tell you the time my parents bought a house for 7 potatoes? Yeah, 7 potatoes, man. Things are different out here. Oh. I'll see Richard's house next week on Craigslist for $12,000. It's actually not Richard's house, it's his girlfriend's. I should make a movie about my adventures. Yeah, it's pretty movie-esque. What's Pat seeing here? scrape, some bruise on the way back to the shed. Oh, absolutely. Oh, Susan, what did you miss? I'm not getting the house, Susan. Hold on. I got too fast. What's going on here? All right. Well, I'm not getting the house, Susan. He changed the terms of the deal. He didn't want to go to the county and double check that all the paperwork was correct. And then if everything was correct, I would hand him the money at the county office. They didn't want to do that because they got obligations, Wayne. I got obligations. I want to get this car. They basically wanted to buy a car before the deal was done. And they were trying to squeeze me for the money. All those people, we said, no, we got Wayne coming from California. I wasted their time. They got obligations. You know the word obligation, Wayne? It starts with an O. Obligated. I gave people my word, Wayne. You don't want me to look like some dumbass, do you? From North Dakota, who gives his word and doesn't keep it. The fuck? Won't be able to do handshake deals anymore. People won't trust me. Here's the problem with people who lie. They just can't keep track of all their lies. The truth doesn't matter to them, so they just vomit any word that comes to mind at the moment that will probably get them what they want, and then they instantly forget it. Their brain is like random access memory. It's only there temporarily, then it's gone forever. Well, I hope Richard's not stewing about me. I got away. There's many fish in the North Dakota pond. You're going to do okay, Richard. You're going to get that money. You can start flipping your own cars. You're going to be taken care of soon, Richard. You're going to be okay. All right, going 53. Faith, 13 miles. Is faith like an adjective? Imagine naming your child an adjective. Like, what's your son's name? Oh, his name's Running. What's your other son's name? Oh, he's Jumping. Running and jumping. Dinner time. What's your daughter's name? Skipping. Running, jumping, skipping. Dinner time. Am I losing my mind? I'm feeling a little giddy. I think I'm happy I didn't do this deal. $3,000-mile road trip. Isn't being Jewish passed down from the mother, though? His dad was Jewish. Yeah, it's if you're considered born Jewish, it is through the mother, which is the opposite of Christianity, where the name goes through the father. But only America and England see Judaism as a religion, where all other nations see it as a race. But by the way, since I was raised Catholic and went to Catholic school and was an altar boy, Jesus was a Jew. So all the teachings of Jesus are teachings of Judaism. So I didn't leave. I'm just hanging out with another group of Jews. So one group of Jews, Christians, believe that Jesus was the Messiah. I'm not sure he's the Messiah. He hasn't come back yet. It's been 2,000 years. It's like the father who leaves the children. Dad went to go get some milk. Mom, it's been 6 years. He's coming back. He's just getting milk. So, and if he's really the Son of God, why doesn't he fix his problems? I'm not sure I believe in Jesus. I like the teachings, but I still, I like the dinosaurs also. I believe in the dinosaurs because they didn't say they were Messiah. Like, you got to have a giant ego to say, I'm the Messiah. Especially before internet and no electricity. Dudes walking around in sandals and a burlap bag. Bro, I'm the Messiah. All right, Jesus, but we're out of wine. Watch this. Got any water? Yeah, well, watch this. I don't know. All right, I could go. I'm going 50. I should be going 55. Yeah, I converted. Yeah, like Walter from The Big Lebowski. Exactly. I don't know if Donna had nice cans. They were going to introduce me. Stuff like this is why I don't use Craigslist. Well, whatever. Out of 100 transactions, you're going to have some bad ones. It's okay. Like, I probably could have played their game. I probably could have dragged it out. I'm just not a game player. I want to do rules up front. I want to make commitments in advance and keep those commitments. It's so much easier this way. That's why I wrote down my campaign promises. Other politicians, Donald Trump doesn't have a website with his campaign promises on there. And if he did, it'd say, I promise to play golf every day. Joe Biden doesn't have campaign promises. But no, that asshole Wayne, he wrote down promises. What kind of loser politician write down promises? Damn, what is wrong with that Wayne guy? He's making us look bad. Well, that's the idea. Oh, this road is really pretty. You got to see this. Look at how it just goes up and down into the distance. I'm getting passed here by a GMC truck. Taking his sweet time to get over. Yep. Jesus is King of the Jews. Taylor Swift is the dude. That's what Pat Paulson says all the time. Damn. Is there a crosswind out here? That back trailer gets to swaying like a dog's tail. And it makes driving up front here kind of scary. Yeah, he wanted my canoe. Oh, look how beautiful this is. That big dark cloud to the left. We got this big dip. Got a blue car passing me. Friends, like I still, um, and Utah was really gorgeous. Maybe I'll just find a piece of really remote property in Wyoming or Utah and call it home. The winters aren't as bad. Great comments, by the way. Good job, friends. I'll listen to this kitty cat purr. Meow. Oh, it is totally raining over to the left. You see that? I fucking die in a tornado. Oh, here's a big group of cows. Look at them. They're just huddling like they're waiting to buy concert tickets. One cow was rubbing its head on another cow's ass. I tell you, I'm having fun here. There's another huddle of cows. What are they doing? Maybe they're talking to each other. Look at that view. Definitely rain over to the left. That sounds like my wife's last family reunion. Oh, the cows rubbing their head on each other's asses. Oh, Pat, you're hilarious. I bought a new shirt today. I bought kind of like a bright sky blue, or blue, Wrangler shirt for $22. My temperature gauge doesn't move. This truck's doing great. You know, this is my first American car, friends. I've never owned an American car. Maybe I'll put "Vote Lambright, the bright future" on the side of my car. You got to vote for a dude running for president who's got a 4x4. We are driving into that storm, friends. That's exactly where I'm going. A tornado is going to pick this Mercedes up and put it in the top of a tree. God's like, you didn't need that shit, Wayne. Go home. I'll let you keep the trailer. Oh my God, it's so black. I'm not exaggerating. It is really black. It's probably raining a foot, 12 inches an hour over there. Ooh, I'm going to turn on my headlights just to be safety conscious here. I just want to remind everybody, we got super chat opportunities for $1 or $2. You can say something whimsical. We got to change the title of this video. Storm Chasers with Wayne Lambright. I wish Susan was with me on this trip. You could get Rattlesnake Ramsey to help you paint your campaign slogan. Who's Rattlesnake Ramsey? A I'll tell you what I want to do, guys. I want to make a cryptocurrency. Can somebody help me make my own crypto coin? I want to call it the Bright Future coin. The Lambright coin, and then in the middle it says the future is bright. Lambright. Holy shit. We're totally driving into this storm. On one side of the coin, it'll say, watch out for Richards. Oh, like literally, the whole crazy movie just got made today. This was such an epic day. Wayne, if you don't take our terms on this house, I'm going to punch you. Buy my house or I'll punch you. Richard becomes the best-selling real estate agent. They're like, listen, Richard's a shrewd negotiator. If we don't buy this house from him, he's going to punch us. Richard, South Dakota real estate. I know how to get knockout deals on real estate. Call me now. You got obligations, I got obligations. I got an obligation to get you a good deal. Let's knock this baby out. Look at that black sky. Are you kidding me? You should contact Ed, the old tech guy. He has his own cryptocurrency. Better than Mexicoin. Yeah. A perfect storm, if you will. Look how black it is, man. This is picture. I'm doing a screenshot here. I got a screenshot. Oh, it's so beautiful. I should be listening to the weather. Attention citizens of South Dakota. We encourage everybody to get in the storm shelter now. We've never seen it this bad. Also, there's a lost man from California running for president driving our highways. If you see him, flag him down. This poor boy doesn't know how bad it is. Okay, 45 miles an hour. Hold on. We got the Dollar General. Boom. World Star Hip Hop. Oh, man. 35. Hold on. I'm at 35. Engine braking prohibited. Literally, I need a kidney belt. Oh, I remember this town. They got a few dinosaurs right up here. There's like a museum to Sue the dinosaur. Like right here on the right. So there's a Tyrannosaurus Rex. Faith, hometown of Sue the dinosaur. Drive in. How much is fuel? 307. Let's do it. Just to stretch our legs. I've noticed a lot of gas pumps around here don't work sometimes. All right. People are like, what we got here? Some California faggot with a Mercedes on a trailer. God, I wish these gays would leave our state. Okay, let me go give these people some. Oh, I bought a new wallet, friends. That's a big deal. So my Louis Vuitton wallet that I've had since 1988. This has been to Australia. This has been all over the world. Russia. And today I bought a leather wallet made of buffalo leather from Walmart. I'm slightly excited about that. Let me go pay these peeps. He said, pump first, pay when you're done. How great is that? The answer is pretty great. They got a lot of ethanol. You always struck me as an Ocean Pacific Velcro wallet kind of guy. Yeah, I remember those. I had one of those in the 80s. Yeah. I don't know why I had a Louis Vuitton wallet. It was 1988 or 89. I think I just wanted to have something fancy. I used to have a fake Rolex at that time, too. Whatever, right? For some reason, I didn't choose the 307. I chose the $3.42 gas. Oh, well. 11.9 gallons. 11.9. Hold on. Does anybody want to do the math? 11.9 gallons divided by 129 miles. I love writing this down. 129 miles, 0.9 gallon. Cost $40 and 7 cents. Can somebody do that math? Because I normally do it, but I'm doing the thing with you guys. Oh, okay, 10.84. Well, we had a lot of hills. Thank you, Dominic. Also, let's read some. Just be a good comment about the Queen alien. It could be also the Cape Fear, where he is hanging under the car. Pat is hilarious. You always struck me as an Ocean Pacific Velcro guy. I totally have that wallet too. I'm gonna sell my Louis Vuitton on eBay. I think you can actually send them back to Louis Vuitton and they'll repair it. I think that wallet costs $500 now. Okay, everything's clear. The hose is disconnected. Pulling out slow, watching for kids. Let these people go by. So I'm not the asshole from California who blocked him in, who drives slower than grandma. I think it's really important to represent California and not be an asshole. Okay, here we go. 35 mile an hour. I don't want to add to the tax base here as far as tickets. Oh, here's a golf cart. There's a guy in a golf cart. Oh, fucking ZZ Top. You see that? ZZ Top is driving a golf cart. That's what kind of chill town we got going on here. Motel. Lemon and Belly Farouche and Phillip. Oh shit. I don't know which way to go. Oh, it says no parking? Well, I'm gonna park because okay. Here we go. We go straight. Oh, we're sidestepping that big ass storm. The storm's still over there. So we're west 212, Lemon and 68 miles, Belly 4G, 168 miles. Oh, that place is kind of cute. Oh, look at that storm. Shit. All right. Yeah, we got some bales of hay by here right next to the road. It's kind of cool. Well, friends, hold on. I think I'm going to buy some insulation for the shed. And I think I'm going to get rid of my big ass double door and turn it into 2 doors. Barn doors. What else am I going to do? I think the insulation is going to, keep it a lot cooler. It's only like $200 or $300. I think that's a wise investment. I got 3 more months of air conditioning I got to deal with. This winter was so mild, I didn't even use my little buddy propane heater once. My shed was so warm. And also my neighbor said he had a trailer for me, but he was so busy he couldn't go get it. So now I can go get it myself. He'll be like, go ahead, Wayne. Hook her up and drag her up there if you like. Recently, he offered me a Toyota motorhome, one of those Dolphin motorhomes. It's a little too small. I said, what about the trailer? He's like, oh, I'm not sure how the tires are. Well, maybe what I'll do is I'll just, with his approval, I'll buy new tires for it. And I'll ask him, will he be able to get title to it? If he can get title to it, I'll give him some money for the trailer. If he wants. We'll see. I still have something I haven't told you about that's been top secret. I can't tell you right now. Maybe I can tell you in a month. Let me say this. I mean, this isn't top secret. But now that I have this trailer, maybe I buy a backhoe and I build an underground room. Well, how much would it cost? Well, to do an underground room properly, I should do a brick. So let's say it's a 10-foot by 10-foot room with a 9-foot ceiling. And then it's wood ceiling, and then 1 or 2 feet of earth. It has to be strong enough that if somebody drove a car, the ceiling would hold it. So it'd have to be some 4x6 beams, like every 12 inches or something. It'd have to be really robust. And then build a nice stairwell down there. But that might be uber cool. I mean, like temperature-wise. So I probably can find a backhoe for $4,000 or $5,000. Do the digging, get a cement mixer, and then have a few pallets of cement, bags of cement delivered. Also, there's a water thing. Well, California Aqueduct is by my home. It's 5 miles away. Now that I have a truck, I could get a big ass water tank, not exceeding my vehicle limits, drive over there at night and get some water. I replaced the word get with stolen. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Wow, that big cloud over there is just dumping. Oh, hold on a second. Are you kidding me? I'm a little sad. Stabilized, like, I mean, this road is pretty smooth. That water tank is a great idea. My dad would call that midnight water supply. One time, my dad said he needed some parts. And he's like, well, Midnight Auto Supply. I'm like, who's open at midnight? He's like, no, son, you steal the parts. I'm like, oh, you really gonna steal them? He's like, no, I'm just kidding. I think my dad would steal shit. He did so many illegal things. He just seems like the kind of guy who would do it. I don't think he'd rob from like a person, but if it was like the county. I had a few flies in here. I got to let them out. Man, I sure love my dad. Don't we all love our dad? And I love my mom and my grandma and grandpa. I love my whole family. They were truly the best. Well, they were the best. I had a good time. Oh, these birds are like trying to outrun my car. They were in front of my car, flapping their wings fast, and then they flew to the side. If your parents are still alive, I just want to encourage you to make sure you tell them that you love them and just spend time with them. Try to go fishing or a road trip or just maybe take them to a baseball game or a football game. If your mom likes quilting, we'll take her to Hobby Lobby and buy her some fabric. Buy her a gift certificate so she can get some fabric at Hobby Lobby and then go with her to pick it out. Well, JJ, I'll tell you the water tank idea on steroids. So it's 5 miles away. I thought about building my own irrigation. So here's how it works. Since it's the desert and nobody goes by my house, nobody walks on the soil there, I would lay 5 miles of drip tubing. And then when it goes over the hump, it wouldn't be there. It would only be there when I was there. So I would go there at night and start the siphon, and I would be there for like 8 hours or something. Maybe even I run an electric pump for like 5 or 6 hours, and I pump all that water over to my home. And then when I was done pumping covertly, I would take the hose out of the aqueduct and then go bury it far away. Like maybe it's 500 feet of hose that I deploy to the aqueduct. So I forgot. One of my neighbors got a well and 400 gallons of reservoir. I think I'll just contact them and offer to pay the electric bill for the water, and they'll let me get water from them. And then I can run a water line to their house from my house because it's less than 2,000 feet. And I can do it at night. So if a car drives by, they'll just drive over the hose on the highway. And then when I'm done collecting the water, just disconnect. It's all going to work out. One time we had the idea of turning the house into a clubhouse, a country club. So if I sold memberships for a fair price, like maybe $200 initiation fee, and then like $5 a month, I think we could get enough money to drill a well, get like a $60,000 well drilled, and then put it in a swimming pool, and people who want to come to my house and hang out at our mutual country club could. Come park your car, there's parking like everywhere, and come hang out at my desert property and drink some beers, go swimming, shoot some guns. Yeah, so we missed that whole whatever is going on over there. I don't even know Richard's last name, which is fine with me. I just hope that guy leaves me alone. Moves on to his next victim. They're farmers. How many left to the ranch at the point? How many hours left to the ranch at this point? Oh, I think we're. Well, friends, we did an hour. Okay, I'm gonna conclude the broadcast. Maybe I'll do it later. Okay, bye bye.